Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on EVgo. I've talked about them on the channel here a couple times in the past. It's been a while since I've talked about them, but this is EVgo. This is a look at what they've done over the last year. Was in $12.80, ran up to $22.07, came down to the 11s, went up to $16.50. Came back down to $7.82, had this nice run up here in November, up on to $19.23, and came back down ever since then. So it's just been kind of up and down all over the place, but it's down almost 16% in the last year, up over 21% in the last 3 months, down over 22% in the last month, and here's a look at last week. Up 1.15%. And here's a look at today. So we'll see what it ends up looking like at the end of today. If you don't know much about EVgo, operates electric vehicle charging station, offers EVgo network, home charging solution, work charging solutions, and freedom station plans to electric car owners. The company is headquartered in Los Angeles, California. Been around since 2010, 284,000 shares being traded, and a 4.34 million average volume, and a $2.55 billion market cap. 52-week low of 717 and a high of 2434. And here's a look at the ratings, 56% buy. And here's a look at their last earnings. Next one is expected on March 17th in the pre-market. EVgo shares should be trading at $20 in 2022. And this is an article that just came out, as you can see, 23 hours ago. U.S. infrastructure bill passed last year. Investors' interest in companies like a charging station manufacturer EVgo surged since the bill included funding for the built-out electric vehicle charging networks. A long position in EVgo stock seemed like a sure winner. Yet there's no such thing as a sure winner in the stock market. From mid-November onward, EVgo was a no-go as the share price was literally cut in half. And as we all see, EVgo stock reached a critical resistance level before tumbling. Resistance levels are meant to be broken, though especially when a stock represents a high conviction business in a growing market sector. The data will show EVgo's business model, which includes EVgo chargers and related apps, has been highly stressful. Hence, there's a mismatch between the share price and the company's true value. Then, contrarian investors should be ready to take advantage of the opportunity. Here's a closer look at the stock. Debuted on July 2nd of 2021, opening the first trading session at $15. Oddly enough, the stock wasn't a big hit on Wall Street first. In fact, the share price sank to $7 and change in September. The U.S. infrastructure bill garnered attention in the news headlines. However, EVgo stock staged a swift recovery. In November, the stock touched the $20 level, though this rally was short-lived. Consequently, traders had another chance to load up on below $10 in early January 2022. This leaves the possibility of the share price doubling. No guarantees, of course, but the stock reached $20 before, and it could happen again soon. Here's an app revolution. In order to get millennials and Zoomers on board with the vehicle electrification movement, it's necessary to use smartphone technology. So pretty much smartphone technology with everything. Not long ago, EVgo subsidiary Cargo announced that the PlugShare platform, touted as the world's largest EV community, surpassed 1 million app downloads since the start of 2021. PlugShare is a platform used by EV drivers to locate and select public chargers. It also a social app, though the users can share their experience and feedback around specific locations with other drivers. So always good to trade information and have something on an app. Seems like everything's on an app these days. And here's some progress in California. Believe it or not, more than 80% of Californians live within a 10-mile drive of an EVgo fast charger, and that number is likely to increase soon. That's because EVgo has been selected as the state of California proposed awards of a $1.7 million grant funding. The proposed funding would be establish 38 new DC fast charging stalls at 5 locations. And here's the bottom line. No one can promise that EVgo stock will return to 20, yet the circumstances are favorable in an imminent rally. I think this one should get back to 20. I mean, it's been there, just like the article said, even though it looks like it's bearish on pretty much a lot of platforms here on Yahoo Finance. We'll see some more ratings here at the end, but it's already been to $20. This is in the charging, it's in the EVs, so it's got to come back up at some point in time, but fat boy chargers do not work. Interesting. But if you've seen EVgo charger, go ahead and list that in the comments, and if you have the stock, go ahead and list that in the comments as well, along with your cost basis. Here on StockTwits, currently at 961 with a low of 717, high of 2434. Market seems to be pretty. Jerome is going to be kind and gentle. I see 11 soon. So this would definitely be a long-term hold. Pretty much anything in the EV sector would be a long-term hold, I would say, but I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a hold, and here on TipRank showing it as a hold with 72% upside to $16.50, high of 20, low of $11. But that's all that I have on EVgo. Like I said, if you have this one, list it in the comments, or if you've ever used an EVgo, you can list that in the comments as well. That'd be interesting to know. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.